God says this message is reaching you at the exact second it was meant to reach you, and He is telling you that nothing in your life is accidental. God says congratulations, because your miracle has finally arrived, and this is the moment heaven has been preparing you for. God says you are not reading this by coincidence, and your angel is standing near you right now, refusing to let you skip this message at any cost. Something powerful is unfolding, something you have prayed for in silence, and something you thought was delayed is suddenly arriving with divine speed. This is why your spirit feels different today, why your heart feels a little heavier and lighter at the same time, and why your intuition kept pulling you to open this message before 11:45 p.m. Heaven is moving in your favor, and your angel is guarding you as you read this. God says He has seen your tears, your struggles, your silent battles, your hidden pain, and the moments you couldn't explain to anyone. He has watched you wrestle with doubt, disappointment, betrayal, fear, and loneliness. He watched you question your worth, question your destiny, and question His timing. He watched you give love to people who did not appreciate you. He watched you forgive people who would never admit they hurt you, and He watched you rise from situations that were designed to destroy you. Every moment you remained kind, every moment you stayed patient, every moment you prayed instead of giving up. Every moment you believed in Him even when nothing made sense. These moments have created the miracle that is arriving for you now. God says this miracle is not late. It is arriving at the perfect time. Heaven has been rearranging the path in front of you, removing the people who were blocking your blessings, exposing the intentions of those who pretended to care, and opening doors you didn't even know existed. You are stepping into a new spiritual season, one that is overflowing with favor, clarity, abundance, protection, and restoration. God says this miracle is not something small, and it is not temporary. It is a life-changing shift that will affect every area connected to you. Your angel is standing guard because the moment you receive this message, something in the spiritual realm begins to unlock. God says the enemy tried to distract you, delay you, discourage you, and make you skip this moment. But your angel was not permitting you to ignore this. There was a spiritual push, a pull, a vibration in your heart, something telling you, open this now. Your angel has been whispering to your spirit since morning, trying to keep you aligned, because heaven wants you to receive the miracle assigned specifically to your name. God says this is the moment where everything begins to change in your favor. Your miracle arrives with peace first. God says the heaviness you've been carrying in your chest, the tension in your shoulders, the worry in your thoughts, the fear in your heart, He is removing it gently. You will feel a calmness tonight, a supernatural calmness that cannot be explained by the world around you. This is the signature of Archangel Michael, who is standing near you, placing his light over your home, ensuring that everything that enters your life from this moment forward is aligned with God's plan. Tonight, before 11:45 p.m., there will be a shift around you. A sudden quietness. A spiritual warmth. A sense that something divine is approaching. This is the arrival of your miracle. God says He is rewriting your story. He is removing what was harming you, even if you were unaware of it. He is replacing sorrow with joy, confusion with clarity, fear with confidence, and loss with restoration. The miracle arriving is not just one blessing, it is a chain reaction of breakthroughs that will begin unfolding one after another. God says He is giving you divine favor with the right people, divine opportunities, divine direction, divine protection, and divine timing. Your angel is guarding everything connected to you so that nothing interrupts what heaven is bringing. God says He knows how exhausted you are. He knows how many nights you stayed awake even when your body wanted to sleep. He knows how many times you looked strong on the outside while feeling broken on the inside. He knows how many times you had to encourage yourself because you didn't have anyone to lean on. But He says this endurance is why the miracle is arriving for you now. Your faith has activated a door that has been waiting to open, and tonight, that door will begin to unlock. God says the loneliness you felt was not a punishment, it was protection. He separated you because the wrong people could not go where He is taking you next. The people who walked away from you were not part of the next chapter. The people who misunderstood you were not meant to understand this calling. The people who doubted you will witness what God is about to do for you. God says He is elevating you in a way that will make sense only to those who see with spiritual eyes. The miracle arriving is not just physical, it is emotional, spiritual, and financial. God says someone prayed for a version of you that you haven't even met yet. He is shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, softer in spirit, but deeper in faith. This miracle will show you why certain things didn't work out, why certain doors closed, why certain people left, and why certain seasons felt heavy. Nothing was lost. Everything was preparation. Archangel Michael is standing on the right side of your spirit right now, shielding you from anything that could block your miracle. He is clearing the energy around your home, lifting the heaviness from your thoughts, and protecting you from people who wish to drain your light. Michael says you are chosen. You were not meant to skip this message. You were not meant to doubt yourself. You were not meant to stay in fear. You were meant to awaken to the miracle arriving for you now. God says something big is shifting in your finances. A blockage that has been there for years is breaking. Money that was stuck is moving. Opportunities that were delayed are coming. Favor that was withheld is being released. Your hands will touch abundance that your spirit has been praying for. Your steps will lead you to prosperity that your destiny was always meant to walk in. God says financial stability is not just coming, it is arriving sooner than you expect. God says a divine connection is about to enter your life. Someone who brings peace instead of chaos, clarity instead of confusion, love instead of fear, and truth instead of uncertainty. This is someone heaven prepared, someone who will value you, someone who will understand you, someone who will treat you with respect and sincerity. God says this connection will bring healing to parts of you that you thought would always hurt. This person will be part of the miracle unfolding for you. God says He is restoring your spiritual strength. The doubts you felt are fading. The confusion lifting. The fear dissolving. A new clarity is coming. You will begin to hear your intuition louder, feel your spiritual guidance stronger, and recognize divine signs instantly. You are stepping into a season where God speaks to you more clearly than ever before. God says He will protect your home tonight. Nothing harmful will enter. Nothing dark will touch you. Nothing negative will come near your spirit. You are safe. You are shielded. You are surrounded by light. Archangel Michael is stationed at your door, ensuring your peace, your protection, and your miracle's arrival. God says you are chosen for something bigger. You carry a rare light, a rare heart, a rare strength. Heaven does not move like this for everyone. God does not send messages like this to everyone. This message was sent because your spirit is entering a powerful shift. God says congratulations again, because you are stepping into answered prayers. Resolved battles, divine justice, and blessings that will leave you speechless. This is your miracle. It has arrived. And heaven is guarding it with unmistakable love. God is with you. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. God says congratulations because something that has been held back for years is finally reaching you, and heaven has decided that tonight before 11:45 p.m., you must not ignore this message, because this is not a regular moment, not a random sign, not something you can skip like all the times you kept scrolling and convincing yourself that maybe it was not meant for you. God says your miracle has arrived, and your angel is standing beside you right now, refusing to allow you to skip this message even for a second, because heaven has waited too long to deliver this, and if you allow your fear or doubt to distract you again, you will delay something that has already been approved, signed, sealed, and released by God Himself. You are safe, nothing will go wrong with you, God is with you, and this moment is sacred. God says breathe, calm down, and listen carefully because your life is shifting in a direction that will make your past pain irrelevant. God watched you stay awake some nights thinking everything was falling apart, and yet you still whispered His name even when you were tired, even when the world misunderstood your silence. Even when people thought you were weak. God saw the tears you never spoke about, the heavy moments you carried alone, and the betrayal that damaged your trust more deeply than people realized. God says everything you thought was a curse was actually preparation. Every delay was divine timing. Every closed door was protection. Every restless night was heaven repositioning your destiny. And today, congratulations are written over your name in the spiritual realm because your miracle has already entered your atmosphere. God says this arrival is not small, not minor, not symbolic. This is the blessing that reverses your suffering, the breakthrough that makes people wonder how everything changed so suddenly. And the miracle that proves God never forgot you even when you were convinced He was silent. Your angel has been fighting silently for you, blocking dangers you never knew about, removing people who spoke against you, protecting your destiny from those who pretended to love you but carried jealousy in their hearts. That is why your angel is not permitting you to skip this message. Heaven says this is your appointment with divine truth, and the next hours are crucial. God says open your heart and receive this because your life is about to take a turn that you never imagined but desperately prayed for. Every heartbreak, every loss, every disappointment, every delay is about to make sense. God says He is not just blessing you, He is restoring what was stolen, multiplying what you lost, and elevating you beyond where you thought you could ever reach. God says congratulations because the cycle of frustration is ending. The pattern of pain is breaking. The season of struggle is closing. Something new is entering your life, something golden, something life-changing, something that carries divine fingerprints. God says He is placing a miracle in your hands that will make you cry in disbelief. Something you thought was impossible, something you thought would never happen for you, something that looked completely out of reach. God says it is coming with speed, accuracy, and divine timing. You are stepping into a chapter where mountains move for you, doors open for you, blessings chase you, and favor surrounds you like a shield. God says He knows how many times you wanted to give up. He heard the prayers you whispered when no one else was around. He saw you still helping others even when your own heart was hurting. He watched you forgive people who didn't deserve your kindness. He noticed your loyalty when others betrayed you. He saw your humility when life humbled you more than once. And because heaven witnessed everything, heaven has rewarded you. Your miracle is not a coincidence, it is justice. It is divine repayment. It is God returning everything that was stolen. Everything that was delayed, everything that was sabotaged, and everything that was taken from you behind your back. There were people who didn't want to see you win, and God removed them. There were opportunities that weren't meant for you, and God protected you by closing those doors. There were places you weren't supposed to go, and God blocked the path. And you thought He was punishing you, but He was saving you from things that would have destroyed your peace and damaged your destiny. God says the suffering you endured was not wasted, it was shaping you, preparing you, and positioning you for this exact moment. That is why your miracle is arriving now, and God is saying congratulations because you survived everything that was meant to break you. Tonight before 11:45 p.m., heaven is releasing a shift so powerful that your spirit will feel it before your eyes see it. You will feel lighter, clearer, calmer, and more aligned. You will feel the weight being lifted, the confusion dissolving, the spiritual fog clearing, and the divine clarity entering. God says He is touching your mind, healing your heart, strengthening your soul, and preparing your path with supernatural guidance. The angels assigned to you are already moving, already positioning, already surrounding you with divine protection so nothing will interfere with this miracle. God says don't be afraid. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. Heaven is surrounding you. God says you have entered a moment where things will happen quickly. People who doubted you will be shocked by your sudden rise. Situations that felt impossible will turn in your favor. Unexpected blessings will appear. Money will flow. Opportunities will open. Connections will come. The right people will enter your life at the right time. And the wrong people will fall away effortlessly. God says He is cleaning your path so your miracle can land without obstruction. Every spiritual blockage has been removed. Every hidden enemy has been exposed. Every curse has been broken. Every delay has been cancelled. Every obstacle has been crushed under divine authority. God says the miracle coming to you is not just material, it is emotional, spiritual, and personal. You are about to feel peace where you once felt worry. You are about to feel relief where you once felt pressure. You are about to feel joy where you once felt pain. You are about to feel strength where you once felt weak. You are about to feel clarity where confusion once lived. God says He is returning your confidence, your courage, your faith, and your inner light. You will walk differently, think differently, speak differently, and attract differently because God is elevating your spirit. Your angel is standing beside you, whispering, "Don't skip this. Don't walk away from this. Don't ignore this moment." Heaven is serious about you today. Heaven is determined to bring this miracle into your hands. Heaven is protecting you from missing what is already yours. God says you have done enough suffering, enough waiting, enough crying. Now you will receive. The struggle was long, but the blessing will be longer. The pain was deep, but the miracle will be deeper. The tears were heavy, but the joy will overflow. God says congratulations because someone who spoke badly about you behind your back is about to watch you be blessed publicly. Someone who doubted you will see you rise. Someone who abandoned you will realize they walked away from someone chosen. Someone who judged you will witness God defend you. Someone who tried to block your blessings will be unable to stop what heaven has already released. God says He is restoring your dignity, your respect, your name, your worth, and your confidence. You will shine again. You will rise again. You will be celebrated again. Every prayer you prayed when your heart was hurting has reached heaven. Every tear you cried has been counted. Every wish you made in silence has been heard. Every hope you kept alive even when you were tired has been acknowledged. God says He is not blind to your struggle, and He is not late with your blessing. The miracle is here. The timing is perfect, and the angels have already delivered the message in the spiritual realm. Now God is telling you in clear divine authority that you must not skip this message. It is urgent because heaven wants you to receive what is already swirling around your life. God says you are entering a chapter where things will feel supernatural. You will meet the right person unexpectedly. You will receive a message that turns everything around. You will experience sudden favor. You will see unexpected money flow. You will receive a breakthrough in something that felt stuck for years. You will feel God's presence stronger. You will hear divine guidance more clearly. You will attract blessings that others thought were impossible for you. God says the miracle coming is not ordinary, it is extraordinary, unusual, powerful, and divinely orchestrated. Your angel is guarding your home, guarding your mind, guarding your heart, and guarding your destiny. No harm will touch you. No danger will come near you. No negative energy will interfere. No evil intention will succeed. God says, rest assured, everything is under control. You are safe. You are protected. You are chosen. You are guided. You are surrounded by divine love. God says tonight before 11:45 p.m. will be spiritually significant. You may feel a shift, a sign, a warmth, a calm, or a sudden reassurance. This is heaven confirming that your miracle has arrived. God says trust Him, pray to Him, speak to Him, and open your heart fully because the breakthrough entering your life requires your presence, your awareness, and your faith. Congratulations. Your miracle has arrived. Your angel will not allow you to miss it. God is with you, nothing will go wrong with you, and the blessing you have waited for is coming with unstoppable force. Hold your faith. Hold your courage. Hold your heart open. Heaven is working in your favor right now. God says this is an urgent message, only for you, and it is being delivered at a moment when heaven is standing completely still, watching your breath, watching your heartbeat, watching the way your soul has been waiting for a miracle you thought would never come. God says congratulations, because your miracle has arrived, and your angel is not permitting you to skip this message at any cost. God says open this before 11:45 p.m., because something is unfolding in the spiritual realm. Something that has your name on it, something that cannot be taken away, delayed, or blocked by anyone who ever doubted you, hurt you, or tried to interrupt the plan heaven wrote for you long before you were even born. God says He is with you, and nothing will go wrong with you, because He is surrounding your home, your breath, your path, and your destiny with layers of divine protection that no human eye can see, but your spirit can feel. God says He has seen your tears, even the ones you never let fall, and He has watched your heart break silently even when you pretended to be strong. God says this is the moment where all the heaviness you carried alone starts lifting, not slowly, but immediately, because He has decided that today is the day you receive what has been spiritually assigned to you, and not even the darkness that tried to delay your blessings for years can touch this moment. God says you are safe, you are held, you are protected, and you must trust Him like a child trusts their parent, because He is guiding you into a miracle that will feel like the life you dreamed of but never thought you deserved. God says you were never forgotten, though many days you felt invisible. You were never rejected by heaven, though many people made you feel unwanted. You were never broken beyond repair, though life tried again and again to make you believe that your spirit was too tired to rise. God says the reason your angel is not permitting you to skip this message is because this is not an ordinary message, this is a spiritual intervention. God says there are times when angels whisper, but today your angel is raising their voice, insisting, pulling, urging you to listen, because what is arriving for you is not small, not symbolic, not temporary. God says what is arriving is a breakthrough that changes your atmosphere, your finances, your peace, your direction, your relationships, and your future. God says you have cried too long for this moment, and now heaven says your waiting season is over. God says your miracle is standing at your door in the spiritual realm. God says that tonight, before 11:45 p.m., something shifts. Something opens. Something breaks. Something releases. God says this is divine timing, not human timing, and nothing can interrupt what heaven schedules. God says this is why your angel is protecting this message so fiercely, because if you skip it, your spirit might miss the confirmation it needs, the reassurance it needs, the understanding it needs. God says your miracle does not require you to fight, chase, prove, or beg. It simply requires you to receive, to trust, and to align your faith with His promise. God says the miracle arriving has been delayed many times, not because heaven forgot, but because the timing was not aligned with your spiritual maturity. God says He needed to strengthen you, prepare you, sharpen you, and protect you before placing this blessing in your hands. God says too many people around you wanted to see you fail, and too many hearts carried jealousy toward you silently. God says He had to remove you from certain people, move certain energies away from you, and isolate you, not to punish you, but to shield your miracle from the hands of those who would have tried to take it. God says every loss you experienced was not a loss, it was a divine subtraction, a cleansing, a removal of what didn't deserve to stand next to the explosion of blessings coming into your life now. God says your angel has been fighting battles you never saw and blocking attacks you never felt. God says there were nights when darkness tried to enter your life, but your angel stood in front of you, refusing to let harm come near you. God says there were mornings when your spirit felt heavy without reason, and it was because your angel spent the whole night protecting you. God says today your angel is not whispering. Today your angel is urging you strongly, almost as if they are standing right behind you, touching your shoulder, telling you to stay awake, stay alert, stay connected to this message. God says this message is carrying your miracle inside it, and if you open your heart while you read it, you will feel a calmness you haven't felt in months, a peace that settles deeply, and a certainty that tells your soul that God has taken over everything that worried you. God says congratulations, because this miracle is not something you imagined, it is something heaven has sealed with your name in golden spiritual ink. God says you were always meant to rise, but you had to walk through storms to strengthen the wings you would need for the heights He is guiding you toward. God says every no, every disappointment, every betrayal, every tear, every moment of confusion, every season of loneliness, it all pushed you closer to this breakthrough. God says you have been praying for a shift, but what is arriving is more than a shift, it is a divine rearranging. A supernatural alignment. God says your life is about to take a direction that surprises even you. God says you must trust Him deeply, because the next part of your life will not require the same pain, the same struggle, or the same exhaustion you have been living with. God says the season of hurt is ending. The season of fear is ending. The season of heaviness is ending. God says He is replacing your worry with clarity, your tears with restoration, your loneliness with connection, your financial blockage with overflow, your confusion with divine understanding. God says the next chapter of your life has already been written in your favor. God says before 11:45 p.m., something in the atmosphere shifts completely for you. God says the spiritual traffic that blocked your blessings is being cleared. God says the angels are moving in formation around your home, around your spirit, around your heart. God says your miracle has already been dispatched. It is arriving. It is unfolding. It is manifesting. God says you will feel it, your body will sense peace, your heart will feel lighter, your inner voice will whisper, "It's coming." God says trust that whisper. Trust that feeling. Trust that gentle pull in your spirit telling you something good is on its way. God says you are not reading this by accident. God says you were guided here because you were meant to receive this exact message at this exact moment. God says you are safe. He is protecting you. Your path is blessed. Your miracle is confirmed. Your breakthrough is unstoppable. God says trust Him and pray to Him, because the moment you feel alone is the moment He is closest to you. God says this message is arriving in your life at the exact moment it was meant to reach you. Congratulations, because your miracle has already been released, and the angels standing around you right now are refusing to let you skip this message at any cost. They are guarding it, protecting it, surrounding it with divine energy so you cannot ignore it the way you ignored so many previous signs. Right now, as you breathe, something is shifting in the unseen realm. Something powerful, something life-changing, something that has your name carved into it is moving toward you. God says you must open your heart this time because the moment you choose to believe is the same moment your life begins to turn in ways that will leave you speechless. God says you are safe, nothing will go wrong with you, and every step you take after reading this message will be guided, protected, and blessed. God has seen every moment you cried into your pillow quietly so nobody would hear. God has seen every moment you forced yourself to be strong even when you were breaking inside. God has seen every disappointment, every betrayal, every time someone you trusted used your goodness against you. God says none of that was wasted. None of it was unnoticed. None of it was for nothing. Every tear you shed was counted in heaven, and every prayer you whispered secretly was collected like precious jewels. Today, heaven decided to respond. That's why this message found you. That's why your angel is refusing to let you scroll away. That's why you feel something in your heart right now, a pulling, a vibration, a sensation that this is not just a message, this is a divine appointment created only for you. God says congratulations because what you have been waiting for is no longer in the waiting stage. It is arriving. It is unfolding. It is manifesting. The miracle you thought would take years will be placed in your hands suddenly. God says, "My child, I am not late. I am not confused. I am not unsure. I have been preparing you for this very moment. I am giving you exactly what is yours." And the moment God says it is yours, no human, no darkness, no enemy, no limitation, no circumstance can stop it. Your angel has been watching you closely these past few days. There were moments when your angel stepped forward and tried desperately to get your attention because they saw something coming, something good, something divine, something that required you to be awake, present, and ready. But you kept skipping the signs. This time, your angel is not allowing that. They are placing a deep emotional pull on your spirit so you cannot ignore what heaven is trying to tell you. This message is not ordinary. This message is not random. This message is the bridge between where you are and where God is taking you. Tonight before 11:45 p.m., something will align around you. Something will shift in your atmosphere. God says the timing is not accidental. The timing is strategic. The timing is holy. God wants you to open your heart fully before that specific moment because an angelic intervention is scheduled for you. Something you have been asking for, begging for, praying for, dreaming about, or secretly wishing for is being touched by divine hands. God is not just bringing you a blessing, God is bringing you a breakthrough. God says He heard the prayer you prayed recently, the one you didn't tell anyone about. The one that came from a place of desperation, the one that felt like your last hope. God says that prayer shook heaven. That prayer opened a doorway. That prayer activated angels. And now that prayer is being answered. Not halfway, not partially, not in theory, fully. Completely. Miraculously. God says congratulations because your season of waiting is turning into your season of receiving. God wants you to understand something important. This blessing is not fragile. This blessing is not temporary. This blessing is not uncertain. It is permanent, powerful, and divinely protected. You've been through years of instability, uncertainty, chaos, emotional storms, financial battles, heartbreaks, betrayals, and people who pretended to love you but only took advantage of your heart. God says all of that is being reversed. The tables are turning in your favor. Every area of your life that felt stuck is opening up. Every door that stayed shut is unlocking. Every delay is breaking. Every blockage is being removed. Your angel has been fighting for you behind the scenes. There were attacks sent your way that never reached you because your angel blocked them. There were plans made against you that disappeared before they could harm you. There were people who intended to hurt you, but their intentions collapsed because heaven intervened. God says you survived battles you never even knew existed. That's why this blessing is not a coincidence. It is a reward. It is a restoration. It is God saying, "You made it. You held on. You didn't break. Now watch what I do next." God says your miracle has arrived, but you must not skip this moment. You must not ignore this divine nudge. This is your turning point. This is the moment your story shifts. God knows how tired you've been. God knows how long you have waited. God knows how many times you doubted whether anything good would happen for you. God knows how many times you asked, "When is it my turn?" God says this is your turn. This is your moment. This is your breakthrough. Tonight before 11:45 p.m., divine clarity will come to you. Something will make sense. A sign will appear. A feeling will settle into your heart. You will know that God is with you. You will know that you are protected. You will know that something extraordinary is unfolding. God says nothing will go wrong with you. Nothing will harm you. You are divinely shielded. You are surrounded by protection so strong that no negativity, no evil intention, no spiritual attack can cross through. God says, "My child, I am guarding your home, your mind, your spirit, your finances, your relationships, your opportunities, and your future. You are covered. Every fear you have been holding inside is being lifted. Every doubt that has been blocking your confidence is dissolving. Every worry that has been weighing down your mind is being replaced with peace." God says, "Trust me. You don't need to understand everything right now. You don't need to see the whole path. You only need to hold on to my hand. I am leading you through something that will make you stronger, wiser, and more blessed than you have ever been in your life. Your miracle was not delayed, it was being prepared. The blessing arriving now is bigger than what you asked for. God is not giving you the minimum, He is giving you the overflow. There is a financial shift coming toward you as well. God says money that was blocked, delayed, stuck, or taken from you is being returned. Opportunities that were denied will be offered again. Doors that were closed will open bigger and better. You will step into abundance because you are stepping out of fear. God says you will not struggle the way you used to. You will not carry burdens the way you once did. You will not worry about survival. God is lifting that weight from your shoulders. Your angel says you must not skip this message because it contains something your spirit needed to hear. You have been feeling lost, confused, drained, and unsure about what comes next. You've been wondering if God still hears you, if God still cares, if God still remembers you. God says, "Yes, I hear you. Yes, I care. Yes, I remember you." God says you are not forgotten, you are chosen. You are not abandoned, you are protected. You are not overlooked, you are divinely seen. God says congratulations because this blessing is not something you will have to chase. It is coming to you. It is finding you. It is locating you because it belongs to you. You are stepping into a season where everything that once ran away from you will begin to run toward you. Love will find you. Money will find you. Peace will find you. Opportunities will find you. Protection will find you. Favor will find you. Divine connections will find you. God is rearranging everything around you so your miracles can reach you without resistance. Right now, angels are moving. Right now, your atmosphere is shifting. Right now, something unseen is aligning. God says, prepare your heart because sudden blessings are coming. Sudden healing is coming. Sudden favor is coming. Sudden good news is coming. A phone call, a message, a document, an opportunity, a breakthrough, something will appear unexpectedly, and you will know instantly that it came from God. God says your heart has been bruised but not broken. Your spirit has been tired but not defeated. Your life has been shaken but not destroyed. God says He is rebuilding you from the inside out. You are entering a divine renewal, a spiritual rebirth, a blessed transformation. Everything you thought you lost will return in a better way. Everything you thought was over will begin again. Everything you thought was destroyed will be restored. You are safe. You are protected. You are guided. You are blessed. God is holding your hand through every moment of your life. You may not see the angels standing near you, but they are there, watching, protecting, guiding, warning, blessing, and celebrating you. God says tonight is important. Tonight before 11:45 p.m., something will shift in your favor. Pray. Believe. Trust. You are stepping into a miracle that already has your name on it. Do not skip this moment. Do not ignore this divine call. This is your blessing. This is your miracle. This is your time.